This lesson for the Cornet Project class asks a simple question: was the global flood theory always this easy to demonstrate? I'm a little bit shocked at how self-evident it is. Again, as we learned about compressed time and the amount of decay as opposed to the chronological timeline in which that decay rate fluctuated and in which events occurred, such as flood, for example, and then the global flood being the apex of accelerated decay. He said he would cause it to rain 40 days and 40 nights. Every living substance, he said, he would destroy. And then we can consult Jesus on 12 hours per day. He was giving us the urgency involved in the time to do our work and accomplish what we're here to do, similar to the 40 days the Ninevites were given, which during the day is when you would have to make the preparations. And here I just simply added this as we notice compressed years and compressed day-nights in creation. And then I simply scaled this as a demonstration. And as I did, it's a third grader could do this. Matter of fact, we'll have elementary students do this in our Sunday school. But you take a 40-day time span at 12 hours a day plus 40 nights at 12 hours a night. That's compressed concurrent rainfall. It's quite a deluge. So global rain seems to be the question, if we can believe what the Bible says about the rain, and we can notice the truths of that 40 days and 40 nights, and then of course the rotation of the earth. So while it rained day and night, it was raining day and night on both sides of the earth. So when the sun rose on the other side of the earth, the rain continued to fall, and when the sun set, that is, the rain continued to fall. So as that earth rotated, rain was constantly on it. So this is really good, especially it'll help me help the youngsters at the church where I pastor, so they can see not to take seriously the ridicule they might receive from those who can't test this out. Johann Kepler, again, he influenced Isaac Newton, that theologian who developed what we call chemistry, that is discovered and subsequently developed it. And then, of course, calculus. Kepler said, it's right, yes, a duty to search in cautious manner for the numbers, sizes, and weights, the norms for everything God has created. For he himself has let man take part of the knowledge of these things. So those of you that have interest in it, you can just stop, especially today with our graphical illustrations, ChatGPT-5, PowerPoint, and all those things. These secrets are not of the kind whose research should be forbidden. I wouldn't know who was forbidding Kepler at the time. I know the only thing we have in our culture would be, I really don't know, societal pressure. I don't know. I was 15 when I began to be trained on helping those who couldn't cope with pressure and diminutive expressions towards them, ridicule. Some led to the point of suicidality, and our first thing we were taught to counsel teenagers, as we were ourselves taught to learn. And then by the time I was a senior in the high school, we were quite equipped to remind those who couldn't take what others said to consider the source, and remind them that person themselves is going through something, or they don't have the skill set to admire what you're doing. We noticed a lot of people who were there to do what was there to be done, like in Bible study, research. They might be ridiculed by people who aren't there to study and do research, just as those who excel in school might not be admired by those who are expelled from school. So you have a blessed day, but I myself personally am quite alarmed at just how simple this is to demonstrate.